again everyone, welcome to my channel JMC Creates. Thank you so much for stopping by, I really do appreciate it. Today I'm going to be making this project. This is going to be another one of my teacher gifts. Okay, and it's got two chunky Kit Kat oranges in it. Okay, so that's my size in my version. I got the idea from Linda Parker, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Linda Parker, but I will check. Anyway, this is what she did. Mine's just too tight, typical. Oops, won't come out. Oh, come on, give me a break there. And she some mini Tic Tacs in hers. Okay, so I took her idea, upsized it, and then just made a box to slide in there for my two Kit Kats. So those will actually be going, I have several of these done, and they will be going in the teacher gift bags too, but so will the Kit Kat ones. Okay, so for that one there I used Shaded Spruce from Stampin' Up cardstock, and I used Santa's Workshop DSP, and I'll be using Santa Workshop DSP again. This is the Spirited Snowman stamp. This stamp is from Snowflake Sentiments from Stampin' Up. Okay, and the only other thing I've used is these tattered lace dies. This one here is the fancy one, and then number 5 from their ovals is the one behind it. Now I do intend to put gems on there, but I wanted to get this done while I had peace. TJ will be here later this afternoon. So let's get cracking. What do you need? Okay, you need 2 pieces of card. I am using Real Red this time from Stampin' Up. You need 1 piece that is 9 by 8 1/4, 1 piece that is 8 1/4 by 2 3/4, and 1 piece that is 7 by 5 5/8. That's your card. For your stamp layer, you need a piece that's 4 1/16 by 2 5/8. And then you'll need, I'm using Santa's Workshop images this time. You'll need DSP, you'll need altogether, you'll need 3 pieces that are 3 7/8 by 2 5/8. Okay. Then you'll need 2 pieces that are 3 7/8 by 5/8. And that's it. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is my stamp section. This time I'm using this, I'm going to use this Be Merry from Every Good Wish by Stampin' Up. Oops. My stamps still get ink from it from the last time. There we go. Okay, just check that we're all nice and clean. Right, so we want our stamp, and we want our piece of card. And I'm just trying to center it as best I can. Okay, on my stamp platform, and I'm using Real Red ink from Stampin' Up. and give it a good hard press. And we'll do it again. I seem to be getting more on that side than I am on this side for some reason. What do we think? Are we happy or are we not? Right, that we'll just have to do, and we'll just let that dry and clean it off our stump. And try not to get ink on myself, which is, I'm pretty sure for me it's virtually impossible. But hey ho. I'm a messy crafter. Lots of crafters are messy. When I'm being messy, it means I'm having fun. Right, so scoring time. Okay, scoring time. We'll start with our large section. And score as follows. 2 3/4, no. What is this? This is the lid wrap. Yes, 2 1/16 on the long side. Is that right? Equals 9. Right, long side scored 2 3/4. I was reading the wrong bit. 2 3/4, 3 5/8, 6 3/8, and 7 1/4. And then this has to be done at 2 1/16, so that's your score, and I'm putting my stylus on the 1/16 mark and just sliding it over into the groove, and that's how I do my 1/16. So that's 2, and that's 2 1/16, and then I'm just going to hold my ball till still and slide it over into the groove. Okay, and that's your big piece. This is going to be your box, and it gets scored as follows. Box size equals score as follows. Long side 3/4, 1 1/2, 5 1/2, and 6 1/4. Short side 3/4, 1 1/2, 4 1/8, and 4 7/8. Okay, and then this is going to be the wrap that goes over the box, and you want to score it at 1 5/16, so that's 4/16, and this one's 5, and I'm just sliding it over to the next groove, and then 2 1/8, and you do that on both sides. So 4/16 is 1/4. Put your stylus on the next mark and slide it into the next groove. Slide your card back in and go 2 1/8, and that's your scoring done. Okay, so you want to burnish now. Did I tell you this is going to be another teacher gift? I think I did. Sorry, my head's turned at the minute. I don't know whether I'm coming or going half the time. Right, this is going to be our box that holds our Kit Kats, and it's going to be reinforced because I like my boxes reinforced. They're much sturdier and they contain what they hold inside better. So they do. So if I remember, I will add the link to Linda Parker's Tic Tac design. So I will. And if I don't remember, I apologise, but between children and animals at the minute, I don't have time to do very much else. So then you want to cut as follows on your large piece. The largest rectangle should be at the left hand side, okay? Or actually it should be at the top. So you should have two squares and a rectangle at the bottom and the same at the top. And the largest one, the deepest one, stays at the top. And then you're going to cut from your score line, and you're going to cut right of the score line so that you remove the whole score line. And you're going to cut straight down to the very last score. And that is what you do on both sides. Right down to there. And you need to remove the score lines completely so that this fits. Okay, so that's your left side. So you're going to be cutting to the left of your score line this time so that you remove it. Oops. Right down to the bottom. I went in a wee bit there and I shouldn't have, but nevertheless, and then cut the score line off completely on your very last score. So that leaves you with a T, kind of. Okay? And this will go over like this. A wee bit of glue in there and that will slide it in. But first of all, you want to round your corners. Now, I am going to use this time, not just a corner rounder, I'm going to use this Stampin' Up fancy corner rounder. This is an old one, but they have a newer one, which is there, but I couldn't be bothered to get up and get it. That one was closer at hand. So, before we do anything else, put your DSP on. Left, right. Okay. Turn it over. This bit's facing up. Actually, I've changed my mind. I want to run a small bead of glue just there on the left hand side and slide those in. And make sure they don't touch the score line. Okay, and you're just going to burnish those and hold them so that the thingy-majig doesn't move. And then you're going to flip it over and put on your DSP so that your DSP is facing up like that. I was in the Poundland yesterday. I'm sure I think there's two different ones in the UK, but we only have the Poundland here in Northern Ireland. And I got these rollers for like £1 each. And they're right and strong as can be. So they are. So I'm putting one on the top and one on the bottom. I'm doing all 4 sides of my box. You don't have to do the bottom bit if you don't want to. It's personal preference as always. You know what you do with these, YouTube videos? You take them, use them as inspiration and do your own thing. And I don't think there's any greater compliment than somebody else taking your ideas and doing something better with them. Or not better, but doing something different with them. So, because like at the end of the day, we're YouTubing, well, I YouTube in the hope that I inspire others. Oh, look, you see, it's that sticky, it's stuck there. I don't care, I'm not cutting another piece, I can't be bothered. Okay, so one more. Make sure they're all running the same way, up and down. So anyway, I was blabbering about YouTube. Oops. Heard a door slam downstairs. Right. So that's that. Jade must be downstairs because I can hear Pumpkin at the top of the stairs crying. And then that will slide in there. And if it's a bit snug, what you have to do is go back and take another smidgen, and I mean a smidgen, as little as you need, as little as you can. Oh, come on, can't see for looking. Okay. Like that. And then that will go in there like that. You see? So, this is where your sentiment's going. Yes. So, but I do believe that if you take somebody else's design, it is essential, absolutely essential, that you credit them. Like, I wouldn't think of going on here and doing something that someone else has done and carrying it off as my own idea. It's just, that's just wrong. But I am happy to take other people's designs, like Linda. Linda Parker is another one of my favourite Stampin' Up designers. Although I do everything on my channel, I do like Stampin' Up too. So, if you want to check out your tic-tac box, go and do it. That's where I got this idea from. Right, and now that goes in and out. Next, we are going to do our box. So, you're cutting to the right of each score line, and you're cutting down to the second score line. And I'm sorry, I start from the inside out for some reason, I don't know. It's just the way I do it. Okay, camera stopped, run out of space, so we've cut down, straight down, and straight down to the second score line. We're going to go to the outside and remove both squares. and then we're going to remove the top square, and you're going to do that on all 3 sides, and make sure you remove the score lines because everything folds a little easier then. Okay, so I've left the score line on these tabs where needs be because I'm going to miter them at the end so that it's not left on the cut to the right is the way I do it. And remove and remove. Okay, and then on the other side you cut to the left of the score line. Okay, and remove the whole score line. And now you're going to go back and miter those slightly. Okay, you have to do that on all 4. I can't believe it's nearly Christmas already. But I think I'm sorted for Christmas now. Thankfully most of it was done beforehand. That's the teacher's gift bags I'm still working on. So I am okay. Glue on all 4 tabs. Okay, like that. Fold the tab in, make sure your lines are straight and that this one doesn't go over this one. Okay, fold it in, make sure it's straight and that one doesn't go over that one. And that's what you do on all 4 of your tabs. Fold it in, make sure this one doesn't go over this one. You can feel it there. If it was sticking out, you would feel it there. Okay, like that. And then you're going to do this just to be able to get your glue on. And you're going to put the 2 end bits on first because they are the bits that are covering the tabs, or as they say, the gubbins, or whatever you like to call it. Those 2 will be covering that. Okay, and then you'll do your sides. Okay, and fold them over. And then I'm going to take my bone folder and I am going to reinforce those, starting with the 2 end ones as they went on first, then your 2 side ones. And that way you can make sure they're all nice and glued. Then you want, I got these chunky Kit Kats in the Poundland, by the way. You put your Kit Kats in, okay? So then this is where your wrap bit comes in because it's going round like that. but it's being glued in here. So what you want to do is, I'm keeping my Kit Kats inside when I do this, because that way I know that it fits. And make sure you put the glue on the right side of these, because I put it on the wrong side on the last one and it stuck to that bit. So, and then you set it in there, just inside the score lines, making sure it can all close up. Okay, that's that bit. Now we just want to give it a couple of minutes to go off, so while we're doing that, I have used this shaded spruce, just a little scrap of it for the back, for the front of this. Just putting some dabs of glue on wherever I can. Okay, not being too fussy. I don't do fussy, I do pernickety. It's amazing what you can do, what annoys you and what doesn't, is what basically I'm trying to say. I'm blabbering about. Some things would annoy the pants of me, and other things don't annoy me at all. Do a little wipe up, get that glue off. Okay, so it doesn't stick to anything else while we're waiting for that to dry. And then we're going to put some sticky on the back of our Santa. Like that. And he will be going that way, so a little bit on his list, maybe. Just a little bit on his list. Okay, take your backing off. So I have no idea when this video will be airing, because I have no idea at the minute where I'm at. If you've watched my other video, you'll know why. And if you haven't, it's because I'm doing Animal Hospital. So I am. Where are we now? And this bit will go inside. Actually, I wanted that bit inside. I wonder, could I get that off? No, I can't. This bit will go inside with this one on it, on top of the paper. So that's what we need to do next. We need to put our paper on. Okay. A nice little piece of Santa's Workshop paper just sitting on there. Pretty as a picture. I'm just flipping it over and pressing it down. Okay, that's your bells, and I knew it would move. You have to watch for that. It thinks it's being smart and it moves on you. your box will slide in there. So then this one will go on there, and it's going on flat because you don't want too much. You don't want too much, otherwise you won't close if you've too much bulk. Bulk was the word I was looking for. Okay, like that. Then I am going to put sticky on the back of these, or this one. And some on the back of his list again. Okay. There we go. Oops, that bit came off. Oh well. So, and then we're going to stick him on there, like that. Then we want to do this and get it to slide in. And then we want to put this on here. So we'll use some more stickies. And that will do us. Pumpkin's back. I hear a pitter patter across my floor. Eventually she'll come in and whinge at me because if I don't give her attention. She comes in and out a couple of times, and then she comes and she sits and whinges at the seat so that I can give her attention. I'm just bringing this closer to me till I get this on. Like that. Let's see what sort of gems we have. I've got some wee tiny red ones there that look pretty. There should be enough to do what I want to do. I might keep going. If you're going to do it, you do it in style. Not like there's any shortage of gems in this house. Enough gems to keep me going for a long time. Okay, there we go. And oh no, we'll need different ones for that one. Well, we put these big boys on. Bring out the big guns, as they say. And put them ones on there. If we do every other one like that. Okay. And one more. There we go. So, those are my version of Linda Parker's Tic Tac box. And I've used Kit Kats, and I'm going to put some green gems on there. And on my sentiment, just because I can. I'm going to bling crazy today. Put one between his legs, you know. Okay, where did that one go? I can't see it. Oh no. It's gone for a walk. I'm such a bad girl. Right. And I'm going to put some on here too. Right. We're just going to go to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, there's a dirty bit there, so... Well, it's not a dirty bit. There is wee bits that come off of that. That's right. Oops. See how much I know. A little bit in here. Shall we go bling-tastic in here too? You can't say we didn't splash out in style. Oops. Ooh, red or green on there. Maybe red. What do you think? Stop right there. Thank you very much. I need somebody with the human. There we go. Bling crazy. So I hope you like my Kit Kat boxes. You see the way I just rounded the corners of that, which is another thing you can do. That's why. But I just wanted to try that and see if it would work, and it works the very best. So it does. There we go. 2 more teacher's gifts done. I do hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you would subscribe, that would be awesome. And thank you very much for all those who comment, who subscribe, and who generally give me the encouragement to keep going. So, till next time, Jackie out.